month of September marks most auspicious month for Hindus because they celebrate Ganesh Chathurthi. It is not just a day of festivities in India. In fact, you can trace back its origin to India's fight for independence. Confused? Well, watch on to some really interesting facts about Ganesh Chaturthi that shall leave you awestruck.
Lord Ganesh is the son of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. He has an elephant's head, a trunk, and one tusk, elephant's ears, and elephant's eyes, and has huge pot belly and has a snake tied around it. Rides on a little rat. Why does Ganesha look like this? It is a long and interesting story. One day, Parvati was going for bath. She told Nandi, the attendant, to stand guard outside her door and not to let anyone inside till she had finished. Just as the goddess began to have wash, she heard the sound of footsteps. To her dismay, the Lord Shiva walked into the room. Parvati turned red with embarrassment and was angry with Nandi for disobeying her orders and allowing Lord Shiva to enter. Parvati informed Lord Shiva that she had instructed Nandi to stand guard at her door and not to allow anyone to enter. Lord Shiva burst out laughing and explained to his furious wife that Nandi could not have stopped him as he was the master of the house. So, then Parvati decided that she would be using her power to create someone who would obey only her and no one else, a son all her own. The next day, she again went for bath. This time, she scraped off the oil, sandal, and the turmeric paste that she had rubbed on her body. Parvati then molded into a handsome little boy and breathed life into him. She called the boy as her son and gave him the order to stand guard at the door and not to allow anyone in entering into the room. The obedient boy stood guard with a stick in his hands. In a little while, the Lord Shiva walked in, but he was stopped by the boy who boldly said to him, "No one may enter until my mother finishes her bath." Shiva was completely taken aback and asked the boy, "Who is your mother?" And the boy replied, "Parvati." At this, Shiva burst out laughing and said, "I am her husband and the master of this house. I do not require permission to enter my wife's room." The boy, however, would have listened to that. Truly committed to his mother's orders, he refused to let Lord Shiva from getting past the door. This led Lord Shiva extremely angry, and he finally ordered Nandi, the bull, to get hold of the unknowing child. Nandi charged towards the boy, but in vain. Before Nandi knew it, the boy had knocked him down with a stick. This made Lord Shiva to get angry all the more. He ordered his helpers to achieve the task which Nandi had failed. They immediately went after the boy together, but he bravely fought them off all. By now, all the gods gathered to watch the proceedings, seeing things going out in this manner. Lord Brahma offered to try and calm the boy down, put some good sense into his head. But when Lord Brahma approached the boy, he too was chased away with a stick. Seeing this, Shiva's anger knew no bounds. He decided to take matter into his own hand. But what happened the next left all the gods shocked. The young boy actually managed to knock down the mighty Lord Shiva. At this point, Lord Vishnu told Lord Shiva that they would not be able to fight the boy directly. They have to use the trick to overcome his power and defeat him working on a plan. Lord Vishnu attacked the boy from the front, and while the boy was fighting with the Vishnu, Lord Shiva approached the boy from behind and chopped his head off. The goddess' fury spread over the entire universe when she heard about what had happened to her son. Gods were terrified with this. They begged Lord Shiva to do something to calm Parvati down. The Lord Shiva pleaded with Parvati and told her that if she did not calm down, the whole universe might be destroyed. The Lord Shiva promised her to bring her son back to life. After listening to Shiva's promise, Parvati grew calm, but she demanded that her son to be brought back to life. Lord Shiva agreed to her demand. He ordered Nandi to bring back the head of first living creature found with its head facing the north. Nandi soon he set out, found out an elephant sleeping with its head towards the north. He cut off its head and brought it to Lord Shiva. The Lord Shiva put the elephant's head to the boy's body, and soon the boy came to life, and he was called Ganesh. And gods sang his praises, and the parents blessed him. Don't you think this is an interesting story? Extra facts. Lord Ganesh is also called as Vigneshwara, the remover of obstacles. The first historical record of Ganesh Chathurthi celebration dates back to the era of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Lord Ganesha was considered to be their Kuldevta or family deity. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the founder of the Maratha Empire, celebrated Ganesh Chaturthi with great fervor in Pune in the year 1600. In the year 1893, freedom fighter Bal Gangadhar Tilak transformed the festival from a private celebration to a grand public event to unite India against the British. To curb mass gatherings, the British forbid Indians to meet in large groups unless it's for religious purposes.
Ganesh Chaturthi is a fun-filled festival in honor of Lord Ganesha. All the devotees of Lord Ganesha come together irrespective of their caste and color because it spreads joy and unites people all over. I wish you all, my dear Hindu brethren, a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. May we all experience the joy, peace and unity in this land of ours. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi once again to all of you.